Adulting is hard. No life. I mean that you usually don't build shit until you're ready to build your permanent self-regulating system. Oh no, I definitely used to. Definitely used to, Kay. I would often build a temporary build, promise I was going to replace it, and then run it for 700 cycles. That was more what I used to do. Yeah. Oh, we can't auto-harvest this because there's a fucking tile here. Let's square this shit off. Okay. We're gonna dig this out. I'm gonna tidy up some of this crap down here. There's nothing here that can melt. We'll square this off down here. And then we'll liberate this slickster. We'll start digging out underneath here as well. I just want to get all this ice and water and stuff moved away if I can. Because it's a wee bit grotty down here. Truth be told. What's that? I never tried it. My wife made me do it. Oh dear, Sindane. She cracks the whip, does she, mate? You're not old enough to start adulting yet. Full-time job with no bonuses at the end. Don't feel very proud to be one of them. Oh dear. Does it fall down if you deconstruct the tile he's on? Yeah, the only problem is trying to get a slickster to fall is a bit tricky. I mean, I could just try and trap him. You know, I could just build a thing and then drop him. They do like to float, though, sometimes as well. They like to bug out. No, we'll just make some plastic, honestly. I'm not going to fuck about. 108 times I've been blamed now. What the hell? I know you're going to need taps for those oily pancake boys. Oily pancake boys? Oily pancake boys? Slicksters, you mean? Yeah, work-life balance down to years to get straight. She cries lack of sleep. Oh no. Don't pretend your woman isn't cracking the whip too, buddy. We can hear her. No, I'm open with her and say, baby, I'm scared of you. Leave me alone. Isn't that right, baby?
What's up, baby?
What's going on, baby? I was just saying nice things about you.
Of course, always.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so... this is going to be a big old mess. What I can do is... this is all ice. I'm probably going to dig out all this polluted ice to try and get it out of the way. At least some of this, anyway. We'll get rid of any polluted ice that's going to drip down here. And then we'll slap down a refinery. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this, honestly? This is going to be very warm. It's going to make a lot of mess. Let's slap down a refinery there. And let's put a polymer press. Whenever I do this, it's always a mess, but it'll be worth it in the end. What we'll do is... I shouldn't have done this with mesh tiles, honestly. That's what we'll do. And then we'll put a little vent here, and a little pipe down here. And we'll slap a little pump in down here. And we'll just trickle over some water. That is the plan, I think. How do I want to do this? What am I missing? By the way, you can make 16 snazzies and a mess hall. Okay. Hold on. Fear can be used as a substitute for respect. How come since the beginning of the game you always stop at 16 minions? I prefer 16 dupes at the moment. It's quite a comfortable number. No reason other than it's cozy. It's a good number of duplicates, I think. For the build as it is at the moment, anyway. How is the base looking? Ah, oh, fuck. We need more algae. There's always something that I need to do when there's other stuff that I want to do. That's always the case for this game. Makes me so sad. There's many things I want to do, but can't do because of the shit that I've got to do. Fucking blows. Let's have a little nosy through here. We'll take some of you. We'll get you. Here's a nice little bit of algae. This will do us. Ease off on the rage, baby. Be gentle. That'll do. We'll dig all that shit out. That should give us a bit of a buffer. Yeah, I know, Mix. I was gonna make some mess tables up here. We could make some snazzy suits. I need to just make a textile loom, I suppose. Let's get them made. Once these are made, I'll get rid of this and we'll make some. We will make a textile loom here and make some snazzy suits. I don't know how many we've picked up in the wild. I don't think we actually found that many early on. Don't think we found that many. Right. I want to do something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boop. Have to be more specific. The whole thing is a mess. Fuck you, Saturnus. This isn't single player. It's different. Well, not much different for me, honestly. How dare you, sir? How dare you? A bounder and a cad. Is this water potentially going to freeze? Meh. Mm-hmm. 16 is a comfortable number. At least 18, please. Makes me feel safer. Really? Would you say that new dupes with learning and OK traits are better than the same dupes without learning and other stats, since learning will make leveling faster? Learning is always a very good stat, as is like strength and stuff. Honestly, just go for, at the start, just go for good base stats. That's the main thing. Go for high base stats. Don't worry about the traits too much. Look at the negatives. You don't want certain negatives, obviously. But for the most part, go for decent, solid base stats, and you shouldn't really go far wrong. Because you get such bonuses now from, you know, from occupations. I normally just sort of base it on that. I'd love one actually, if you don't mind, baby. If it's alright, thank you. Do you like a? Are you gonna ask?
Yeah. What's the room system?
Which one? Oh, okay.
The oldest.
Oh, okay.
No, not that one.
Oh, okay. Have fun.
What do you want anyway? Do you want a proper one?
Yeah, if you don't mind, please. Right, we need to put some plumbing in here for stuff. So, let me think. Sorry guys, there's a bit of a drama with the lady at the minute. She's not best pleased, that's what all the rage typing was about. She'll be fine, but she's very angry right now. I'm trying to stay out of her way, lest she beats me. Okay. How do I want to do this, honestly? Whatever. Damn it, Max, don't you dare. Failed to get the client ID. Amazing. Do you like the domesticating side of this update? Would it have been more exciting to make the creatures more aggressive and dangerous? You lucky bastard. I know, Max. I don't want to say too much yet. I will just say I'm more excited to see what comes in the next update. The current update is a bit meh. The next update should hopefully be interesting, because they have said in the next update it's more of a focus on creatures. At the moment they've just introduced the mechanic. In the future they may well make it so that, you know, there's more animals, they do have more traits, more behaviours, more positives, more negatives maybe, I don't know. At the moment it's a bit bland, truth be told. But we'll see. I do like the animal husbandry side of things. I just wish it was more rewarding. Marie, are you fucking kidding me? We're getting pressure damage and it's trapped one of my dupes. Are you fucking kidding me? This bug has just killed Marie. Fuck. Also, this update is full of fucking bugs, which drives me crazy. Which is not cool. He says meh, but what he really means is this the hardest it's been to play in 6 months. No, that's not what it is at all. That's not it at all, only half. Right, here's the deal. I've played this playthrough, right? And this playthrough has been a difficult seed, but I have also, because I don't like making a judgment based off just one example of the game, I have got a single player game that has been a totally different experience. It's been super easy and accommodating and just super easy. All my guises have been really plentiful, have been really helpful, and that's maybe what I don't like so much about this update. I think the geyser changes haven't been tweaked enough, and it's very much based on RNG now. So you can get a really fucking solid start, and you can have loads of starting water, you can have loads of algae and stuff in your home biome, you can have, you know, a steam geyser or a water geyser next to you and things like that, or you can get a start like I had, where you've got fuck all, and that isn't enjoyable to me. So that's why I say I think I'd like them to balance it. As regards excitement, I'll be more excited when I see what they do with animals in the next update, because that's when they said we're going to get new critters and stuff like that. Other than that, it's nothing about difficulty. Like, I've played this game when it was far harder than it is now. This game isn't hard anymore, it's a base building exercise, do you know what I mean? But saying that, I'm currently in a base that's slowly starving because I've not bothered to give them oxygen, do you know what I mean? It's not a difficult thing at all, I promise you. I wish the updates had been separate. I've said it about 10 times now when it's come up on stream. I wish the updates had been separate, and I wish that it would have been a bit more thought out before they just released it. I'm just going to do this for now. Reason being, I want to move this slickster soon. I want to be able to mop up all this oil a bit easier. So if I do this, he should get stuck. Maybe 4. We want you to get beaten up a bit. We know you like some tough love, domesticated violence on your buttocks. Jesus. Wait for the update that lets you recycle tubes. The blender update. Join the nice and new changes. But there aren't that many new changes. I just breed hatch and kill them for food. Latest Twitches, switch to the guys are so done, really discouraging for new players. That's sort of one of the things that I always bear in mind, and you may not think it. I know you guys may have an opinion of me that, like, I am a bit of an elitist, but no, I do genuinely. I fear for new players to the game, and it's new players to the game that keep the game alive. When the new players stop playing and stop coming to play this game dies. It doesn't get any more support, it doesn't get any more updates. It's the new players that keep this game being developed in an active way. You little bastard. Without that, the game dies. It's that simple. So no, I'm very, very conscious of, holy shit, if I was a new player to this game right now, I would be shitting myself. Because there's a lot of stuff to take on board. Whew. Nailed it. Nailed it. There's a lot of stuff, isn't there? Let's face it. And the geyser changes and analysing geysers and stuff for a new player that's never even dealt with an original geyser. And fucking stupid bugs like this that are destroying my tiles. That shit is difficult to get your head around. It just is. But hey, again, they may well revert some of the geyser changes, they may well tweak them, they may well change how analysing works. All these things are open to change in the next few updates, and they do like to do a rollback hotfix, like it's one of the things Clay is sort of known for at the minute. They'll make a change, it'll be shit, they'll roll it back, and people complain that they missed the old change. That's generally what happens. But, you know, it is what it is. It's an early access game. So the more it gets, the more people have input on the forums, and the more, you know, people say this stuff in a place that can be recorded, the more it matters. You should always have a water geyser. You're apparently meant to always have 2, Papa Toasty. We've only found 1 so far. We are trying to find our second one, or we were. I've sort of given up on it for now. Okay. I want to get this prick trapped pretty soon. We're going to need some plumbing. Let's get this snow out the way so it doesn't cause any water problems down here. I don't think I should have any ice or anything kicking around. So let's do a little mop. Get all the soil collected. I am going to dig out this sleep wheat because it's going to troll me if not. That'll be fine. Just get crappy vents now. Vents don't seem the same. It's because you have to analyse them, that's the thing. They have dormancy periods now, which you sort of have to plan for. The easiest way to plan for it is to have an overpressurised tank that you can gather your water up in. So like currently we only have one vent that we found. And currently it's actually dormant. We should probably try and get in here and analyse it. I might do that right now actually. The idea is that whilst it is active, you try and collect as much water as you can. So like I've got an overpressurised tank down here that should hopefully keep me going whilst this whilst the geyser's dormant. So I've tried to collect as much of that liquid as I can. Realistically this needed more cooling, but it's sort of done its job. It's got us quite a fair bit of water. If you are struggling with how to contain all your water, I've got a video on YouTube that explains it all about how to overpressurize tanks. So if you do !YT in the chat, that'll give you a link to my YouTube and that'll show you what I mean. It's dead easy to do, dead early game as well if you want. You just need access to oil or a liquid, a heavy liquid. Oh, thanks, Max. As someone who started playing last week, part of the appeal to me was how much there was to learn and get used to. I understand that. I understand that method of thought, and I would be the same. It's better than coming to a game that's bland and has no depth. But the thing with this game is it has an awful lot of like nuanced ideas, nuanced builds that if you don't know or you don't go out and find them, you'll never get taught them by the game. So there is nothing in this game that will teach you to overpressurize a vent. There is nothing in this game that will teach you how to manage temperature properly, other than slapping down a load of thermoregulators, which again is a bit of a trap. There's a lot of things that you'll never find, and that's the thing. I like the guys changing theory, but they really need balancing in a big way, in my opinion. And the whole Tube has to basically stand at potentially boiling guys of several cycles thing is questionable. Well, we do have exosuits for it, I suppose. It's just because I'm particularly lazy, and I would just have them in there working. I'll only do it whilst they're dormant for the most part. Trying to get them to analyse one in between eruptions is pretty tricky. Oh, Dommy, good evening. How's it going? How are you? Let's get some of this for higher priority. Listen, I'm fully aware, like, don't get me wrong, it's better that this game has depth and nothing at all, but it just also has nothing to hold your hand, and that's what I'm saying. For new players, that's a bit savage. I'm not saying that it's not like I'm trying to say all new players are shit and bad at games, that's not what I'm saying. But there's just very little in the game. So unless you go to Google straight away, and Google gives you the answer, chances are you're not going to find an intelligent way in the build, in the game of solving your problem. You're probably just going to panic and die and start again, which doesn't really help anyone again. Again, only my thoughts on it. If I was a new player to this game, I think at the moment I'd be struggling. I really do. And that's just me being honest. I think I'd struggle like fuck. I don't know if that was answered before, but why the hydrogen on the Wheeze warts? It's just more efficient. I mean, it's better, basically. Right, I want to get down here, and I want to put a pump in. That's what I want to do. What have you done, you little bastard? What's all this? Oh, excellent. Get down there. Stay down there. Please, make this your home now. Please. Stay down here. He pooped. He did. He did a big old... No! He did a big old tall poop. I think it's because this oil erupted. He must have dug down a bit too far. That's fine. No! Go down! Come on! Oh, I thought that was going to be the dream. I honestly thought that was going to be the dream. It was not the dream. It wasn't the dream at all. Bollocks. Come on, lucky drop. Come on, go down there. Go down. You bastard. Fuck it. He stays there. Okay, let's put a pump in. Let's slap a pump in. That should be fine. We have a pump that we can use down here. Let's just tidy some of this up. We just need to give it some power, and then we are good to go. Okay, you need to go to there. Where do I want to dump this polluted water? Where do I want to dump this polluted water? Where would be a good place for it to go? Oh, it's all fucking polluted water now. Son of a bitch. Oh, it's going to make this a nightmare. Right, okay, so when you pour polluted water over one of these, because it's emitting steam, you end up with the double water bug. So water and polluted water makes a too high tile, meaning your dupes won't come across here. Oh, it's not nice. Fuck it, we're doing it anyway. I only need to make a bit of plastic to begin with, just to trap a couple of slicksters, and I'll be happy. Honestly, I've got to YouTube many times for this game. You can also overpressurize liquid tanks for the gas, usually hydrogen. Yeah, we talked about this before. Yeah. They mentioned that most people play it like it's a rogue game and just start over when something goes wrong. And is that a good thing? I don't think that's a good thing for development of the game. I think that'll just... I think if that is the approach that most people have and they've recognised that and not done anything about that, that's not ideal, is it? I might as well rip this filter out. There's absolutely no use for it.